I'll be
fire.
like, come on, Granny, then let me show you this energy. On the bed, you feel me?
Was
Then she
slowly
would be
advancing
like,
across the
damn.
mattress.
What are we saying, ladies and gentlemen? I think I'm looking kind of swaggy today. How you feeling? How you feeling? I'd say looking kind of swag, kind of smexy, kind of sexy today. You feel me? I have a sticker on me. I have a sticker on me that shows my worth. Can you see it? I was 26 Rand, and now I'm 50% off. So ladies, I'm 50% off. I'm only 13 bucks. Buy me. Buy me. Today we're doing some OnlyFans scary stories. Yes. Sorry for the accent. I just watched How to Train Your Dragon again, and I think it's pretty cool. OnlyFans scary stories. True OnlyFans scary stories by IMR Tales. And if you are new to the channel, my name is Chuckling Chris. And subscribe today to join the Chuckling Chris family. Be a part of the Chuckaloos. Yes, that's what I call the fan base, the Chuckaloos, okay? The Chuckaloos. And yeah, let's get to 1,000. We are very close to 200. Thank you so much for the support lately. It's been crazy. Now, I love you guys. And let's go.
Me plus you plus watching scary stuff equals perfection. Me plus you plus watching scary stuff.
3 true OnlyFans horror stories animated by IMR Scary Tales. This is a long one. Strap in, get some popcorn, feel me. Yes, and enjoy.
Starting an OnlyFans was a spur-of-the-moment decision I made. I was unemployed, drowning in debt. This is why I cared for the money so much that I was ready to do anything for it.
Oh my gosh.
It was Friday night. I
Hey.
put on a cute costume and
What's
was
going
all
on?
set to go
Hey.
live.
Oh my gosh. This is actually scary because that's how I'm feeling. Like, I'll do anything for some cash. Ladies, anything.
Oh my God.
I'm telling you, anything for some cash.
It was Friday night. I had put on a cute costume and was all set to go live with my OnlyFans. Suddenly, I got a DM from a client.
Respond if you want a quick 1,000 bucks.
Oh my gosh. Lucifer 333. I was about to say something else. Now I forgot.
Lucifer 333. I clicked on the profile. Just a username I didn't recognize.
Okay.
Nope.
You know what? Starting one of these things is actually kind of scary. I'm not gonna say I respect this line of work, but you guys have guts.
No picture,
because people,
no
guys
details,
out there can be so
and
weird.
I couldn't remember if I had interacted with him before. I don't usually respond to DMs, and I was busy getting ready for a live stream, but that amount of money got my attention. I asked.
$1,000 bucks. $1,000
The
is a
reply
lot.
came immediately.
I want you to draw something.
Oh,
I stared at
what?
the message for a second.
Okay.
What? You're joking.
No, I'm serious. Draw me a picture. $1,000, no joke. Trust me.
I'd been an adult content creator for 5 years.
5
Honestly,
years.
I've gotten a lot over that period, but this was maybe the weirdest request I've ever gotten.
This is the weirdest one.
$1,000 just for some stupid drawing.
Okay, that's
This guy
suspicious. I won't
intrigued
lie.
me.
I don't draw. I'm not an artist.
You don't need to be. I just want you to draw this. Do it and the money will be yours.
You make so much money. If you think this is so weird, don't do it. I get it. You just want
Fine.
more.
What do I have to draw?
The rich get
This.
richer.
He sent an image attached. I expected it to be some explicit photo, but once I opened it, I was surprised. It was a scanned
Oh,
image of a
hell
page.
no. Hell no. What the heck is this? Actually get this off my screen.
From
I
a
don't want
very
to look
old
at that.
book. A big circle with a pentagram inside,
Is
and
it
a
gone?
big blue eye
Oh,
right
it's
in the
not gone.
middle. I'd
Okay,
never
it's
seen
gone.
anything like it.
No,
What is
hell
this?
no.
No answer. I waited, kept staring at the image, and then my eyes glanced up at the message chain, at the prompt.
Remember when I said I'd do anything for $1,000 or for money? Anything but this.
Promised $1,000. Probably 8 streaming sessions worth of work. And if this is his kink, who am I to judge?
Hi.
You just want me to draw this? Like on paint or something?
No, on your floor with chalk.
Hell
You sure this isn't a
no.
joke?
No, it's not.
$50 was credited to my account. This guy was a freaking trip, but he wasn't kidding.
I don't have chalk.
No, need it now.
It never
Oh,
fails.
no.
When the mood strikes, the mood strikes. They got to get off right away. I rummaged through the desk next
Oh
to my
my
cam setup,
gosh.
pushed aside random things, makeup, papers, and my toys.
Got a pencil.
I found a pencil. I looked at the hardwood floor in my apartment. No way that was
Okay.
going to work.
Anyone religious, well, okay, of course she's not religious. Anyone sensible wouldn't do this, but an atheist
Work.
would. An atheist
Then
would
I
definitely do
remembered
this.
and
'cause they don't
found my
believe in
old
nothing.
purse on the floor in my closet, and inside it, a thick black Sharpie.
Magnum.
I tested it on the floor. Bingo. I messaged him back.
Will a marker work?
Again, the reply was immediate.
Yes, as long as I can see it. Draw big.
Calm down, my guy. Horniness
Calm
does
down, my
strange
guy.
things to a man. Well, fine. It wouldn't take me more than a minute.
Okay, drawing now.
Oh, I don't
pulled
want to
up
see.
the pic
Oh
he
my
sent me on my
goodness.
phone and kneeled on the floor
I gotta
next to my
pray
bed.
after this.
Pulled aside the carpet, put
And
the
it's
Sharpie to
midnight.
the hardwood,
It's midnight.
and began to draw. It showed up pretty well. I turned down the lights and took a photo of it with a flash, then sent it to Lucifer 333.
How's this?
No reply.
Huh?
Oh, he putting
Still
a whole
nothing.
curse on you.
Then my phone buzzed. $1,000.
Oh, you just cursed
credited
yourself.
to my account. He then replied,
Oh, it's a
Yes,
smile.
You did so well.
bloody hell. I just made more money than I did in the last month of camming.
I'm glad you like it.
This guy was probably pleasuring himself to a circle I just drew in Sharpie on my dirty apartment floor right now, I thought. Thinking we were done, I moved to start my live stream, but then he surprised me.
Want to make 5K tonight?
What?
Oh my gosh.
You mean 3K more?
No, I mean 5K more.
Okay, duck the live stream. This guy could pay my bills for life.
Anything for,
for
you, Lucifer.
life?
Awesome.
My gosh.
I just need
And his name Lucifer, man. Oh, his name Lucifer. You're playing with your life right now. Ah.
you to say something and videotape it.
I'm not gonna lie, this request was another curveball.
What do you want me to say, Daddy?
Oh,
I
my
replied to
God.
spice things up a bit.
Ah, no. She kind of nasty with it, man. She was meant for this job. She was meant for this job. She feeling him
Okay,
too much.
it was a shot in the dark, but a pretty substantial portion of my clients like it, and I kind of like it too. Suddenly, a message popped up.
Oh my gosh.
I wrinkled my brow reading it
That's a whole
because it looked like
spell.
complete nonsense.
Reggae Satanas. Ave
Hey,
Satanas.
don't put this on me.
Hail
Don't put this curse
Satanas.
on me.
Say it. Say it 3 times.
I started thinking about this.
Hey,
Maybe this dude
to
is
the
into
nyanya.
gothic stuff. I mean, people are into
Gothic.
weird things, and this wasn't my first
That
time
devil
dealing
thing,
with
man.
it. But still, something felt off. This was weird. Another message snapped me out of it.
Please, I need it.
Another $500 credited to
You're
my
just
account.
summoning the dude. Oh, she's summoning Lucifer right now. She bringing him onto the earth, man. What people
That's just
do
for
for
you.
money. That's how I'm feeling. Like, I'll do anything for some cash.
I'll give you 5K more.
Man, he is desperate. I couldn't say no anymore. I started the recording and began saying the lines.
Reggae
Oh my gosh, don't
Satanas.
say it. Don't say it to us now. You're gonna put this
Ave
on us, man.
Satanas. Hail Satanas. Reggae Satanas. Ave Satanas. Hail Satanas.
As I got done
Lord, protect us all. Please. I'm just doing this for a video. It's just a video, okay? I don't mean nothing by it. Amen.
the third time, my night lamp exploded. The power went out and I stood in the darkness in front of my laptop. A shiver ran down my spine as my room suddenly got too cold. I messaged the guy.
What is all this? What did you make me do?
Didn't
What do you
reply.
mean? You had a
My head
decision.
began to feel dizzy. My stomach hurt like
Oh,
something
what
was
the
trying to
heck?
come out of me. I rushed to the bathroom, but fell on the floor even before reaching it. My eyes rolled into my head.
Oh my gosh, why they throw it like that? Hold
Floor
on.
even before reaching it.
Hold on, why they throw that? Why they throw the monkers like
My
that?
eyes
The
rolled into my head,
monkeys.
and a stroke of bile hit my throat. As I vomited, I saw in my inner vision I was floating in an infinite space filled with nothing but
That's
fire.
hell. That's
The
literally
riding
hell.
flame touched my skin and started burning it.
That's literally hell.
I could smell the smoky flesh and felt excruciating pain. It was like I was thrown into an incinerator to burn
Nah, that's
alive.
hell. That's literally hell.
I wanted to scream, but instead of voice, molten lava came out of my mouth. The fire was eating me inside out. Suddenly,
that's hell.
the face of my
Eternal
mom
flame.
flashed in front of my eyes, and I screamed.
Dear Lord, save me!
Everything went black after that.
What the heck? See what that was? Now you want to turn to the Lord? Oh my. That's literally a sign, maybe. That's a sign from the Lord. Turn to Him. Alright, turn to Him. And don't do this OnlyFans stuff. Like,
I woke up hours later on the floor. My skin had red, burnt wounds.
that's literally, it's
My
literally
head was
happened to
throbbing, and no matter how
that's
much I
scary.
tried, I couldn't get up. Suddenly, my eyes went to the floor, and I saw a curled up piece of fleshy discharge, reeking like death. What
That
the
came
hell
out of
came
it.
out of my mouth? I was beyond terrified. I somehow got up and went to my laptop. The guy was still there and had sent me tons of messages.
Did you do it? Send me the audio clip. Where did you go? Hello? Don't you want my money?
But I had enough. I blocked him and went offline.
Hey, at least
For the
get his
next
money,
few
though.
days, I suffered from fever, sudden vomiting, and severe headaches. A week later, when I finally got well, I rubbed off the symbol he made me draw. I also deleted the recording from my phone. Not just that, I even did some research on the symbol. What I found gave me chills. It was a symbol to summon the dark spirits.
Obviously.
Basically,
Come
the
on.
freak made me perform a satanic occult ritual in my own house without
Of
my
course.
knowledge. Those out there, storming your life through the world of the internet,
You
I
never
only
know
have one thing to
what
say
they
to
might be
you.
up to.
No matter what anyone says, learn to set boundaries in your life online.
That's what I'm
Or else.
saying. Don't be doing stuff because you don't want to, because other people want you to do it. I keep preaching this. I keep saying it. Okay, y'all don't want to hear
God
this. Y'all
knows
don't-
where
y'all
will
don't
you
care.
end up.
Story number
OnlyFans
two.
used to be such a
Oh,
pop-
no, man. Why y'all do it like that, man?
Popular platform.
Okay. Why
It
y'all
used
do
to be
like
a place
that?
where models could make a lot of money by posting videos and pictures for their fans. Maybe it was
she
still like this
nasty
for the
with it.
really popular models, but not for me.
Oh my god.
I've used the
If somebody walked in on me, what would they be thinking right now?
this platform for years, but never really made that much money. I was always just kind of scraping by.
She's showing her everything and she's not making a cent. She's making 1,000 max. It's not worth it anymore. Go study.
Recently,
Go do
things had
something else.
gotten even worse.
Just do YouTube.
My subscriber count was dwindling, and I was barely making enough to pay my bills. I had to do something to make some quick cash. And one day, a subscriber sent me a message that gave me a brilliant idea.
Don't tell me
Why
it's another
not mesh
ritual
my
thing.
love for
IT ain't you good bro.
Ho ho ho!
horror movies with my OnlyFans account? I could create horror stories that my subscribers could pay to watch. See, I'd mentioned my love for horror stories on my OnlyFans page before, and some of my
Hey,
loyal fans
Nah,
still knew.
man, she nasty, man. Okay,
or
I'm
that I
sorry. I
loved
don't mean
all
to go in
things
on this
horror.
lady.
Why don't you use your love for horror to make some extra cash? It's a unique business model that you could totally cash in on. Seductive horror flicks that only your subscribers like me have access to.
I read the message over
Hey,
and
here's
over
real one,
again,
giving you an
and
idea.
it finally clicked. That's exactly what I would do. I would create horror stories for my fans to enjoy
But
for a price.
I feel like she gonna take it too far.
The first
maybe.
few films were really basic, just some scary, shaky movie shots paired with my alluring nature. But soon, I decided to up the ante and make things more interactive. I started filming with other people, and we would act out horror scenes from some of my subscribers' fantasies.
Okay, you don't have to.
Things-
Oh damn, she blew up, and she blew on something else. Okay,
Things were going really great at first.
I'm sorry.
My subscribers were loving the new content, and I was making more money than ever before. But then one day, things took a turn for the worse. It was the day I received another message from the original subscriber who had suggested the whole idea.
Oh
Do
no.
you think I could be a part of one of your horror films? I have some great ideas.
No, don't. I know he gave you the idea, but like, now he thinks he deserves some of that cash or some of that cool. Gee. Okay, yeah.
Yes.
I responded
it.
with a simple,
Sure.
not thinking much of it. I mean, what harm could it do?
Oh, he about to
But little did I
kidnap
know
you.
that this fan had something much more sinister in mind.
Unless it's
We
about
first met
the
up at a Starbucks in my town.
curses again.
As I sat down at the table, I noticed the man in front of me
Oh
was
my
slightly
gosh, man. I feel like there's much worse looking guys out there that's watching us talk.
pudgy with an unkempt beard. He was definitely not my type, but I didn't want to be rude. We talked for a bit, and he told me some of his ideas for the film. They were all really dark and twisted, and I have to admit that they did give me the chills. But that is what horror is really about, right?
I've got quite a lot of expensive camera equipment. We could use my place to film too. I'm a
Oh,
part-time landlord,
hell
so
nah. He about to like cage her in, lock her in the basement. Get
I've
out
got
of
an
there,
empty
man.
apartment that we could use.
I mulled it over for a bit. His ideas were good and his offer was tempting, but something inside me just didn't feel right. I had a bad feeling about this whole thing, but I
yeah.
couldn't shake it. Still, I ended up saying yes.
Hey man, societal pressure once again. Y'all want me to keep preaching?
No.
Y'all get the drill by now.
Big
Come on.
mistake. We started filming that very night, and things were going great at first. The dude actually had a really cool setup.
Wait.
and the
I feel like if she blew up, kinda blew up, she should have a security guard with her at all times. At all times,
entire
man.
process was going well until I received a notification on my phone. Why are you streaming this on OnlyFans? I thought you were making a movie. I stared at the message on my phone, confused.
Started a live stream.
What's the matter, sweet? Is everything okay? We only have a few more scenes.
Are we streaming this, Darren?
As I stared at him, a change came over his face.
No.
Anger filled every crevice of his being, and he slammed his hand on the door of the apartment.
Who told you? Who told you I was streaming this?
Before I could answer, he lunged at me, and everything went black.
Oh,
I woke up tied to a
okay,
chair.
okay, IMR. Why are you doing this?
With the bright
I get
light
it, this is
shining on
getting
my
you
face. I squinted against the light, trying to make out where I was. It looked like I was in some sort of basement. And then I saw him. Darren. He was sitting in a chair across from me, holding my phone.
Now
You
the
can't
real
trust
horror
people
movie
like
is
this,
going
man.
to begin, my sweet.
I hate this, man. I hate these.
My kitten,
I hate these things,
my model.
man.
You're
My
going to be the
kitten,
star of a real
no.
horror movie, darling. I'll cut you loose now. Try to escape if you can.
He released me from the chair and I tried to run, but he was already behind me, his hand wrapping around my throat. He flung me to the ground.
No, back shots. Okay.
All
I
the
hate this
while
type of
holding his
story.
camera and pointing it at me.
And action.
I stumbled to my feet and ran away from him,
That's fun.
but he was right behind me, laughing maniacally the whole time.
If he's not running,
He
you can't
chased
get
me
out
through
of
the
there.
basement, and I could hear his heavy breathing as he ran after me. I was about to give up. I stumbled to a halt, but
Oh
I heard
my
him
gosh, what? How do people trip so much
panting
in these
behind me,
scenarios?
a knife in his hand as he ran
A
with the
whole
camera in
knife.
the other.
Where do you think you're going? The show's just getting started.
I turned around to face him, and that's when I saw it.
The
The glint of
crazy
the knife in
eyes
the
and the
light,
knife.
the madness in his eyes. And then he was upon me, stabbing me over and over as I
Okay, then this can't be true. I am R. Who lived
screamed
to
for
tell the
help.
tale?
The last thing I remember was him holding me close as I bled out, the camera
Unless this is a
still
nightmare.
rolling the whole time. When I woke up, I was tied to a chair again.
Wait, how
I
is she
felt-
alive? She bled out. Alright,
Numb
alright, okay.
all over, and
I
my
shouldn't be
vision
making
was
sense
blurred.
of this right now.
I could hear Darren's voice, but it sounded distant.
It's lucky I didn't get too carried away, isn't it? We still need a promo video, don't we, my sweet?
I saw Darren's sickly face in front of me, a grin spreading across his fat cheeks as he watched me.
Oh, fat cheeks. Ooh, fat cheeks, though. Fatter than yours? I
Looking
don't
down,
know.
I saw my bloodied body, roughly bandaged up in an attempt to keep me alive. He stood above me, his grin on his face and a camera still in his hand as
That's
he
so
cackled in my
scary,
face.
man.
And he taunted me again and again, making fun of me each time I felt myself drifting to the edge of reality. I could feel myself fading, feel myself slipping
Hey, if
away
I was
as
her,
I
I would just want to die. Get out of my head! Get out! Okay, that's too deep.
complied with his demands and
That's too
did
deep.
everything he told me to.
Don't worry, the pain will go away soon. If you don't want me to make it worse, though, you'll do as I say.
Now, if you're watching this, it means that Darren has uploaded the video of my murder to OnlyFans.
Oh, so she
And
died.
if you're a subscriber, then you're one of the lucky ones who gets to see it.
Lucky? Who wants to see that? I guess it's kind of crazy. There's something crazy to see, but like, they'd also probably think it's fake. Anyways, hell no. To all the ladies watch, don't start on OnlyFans. Story
The
3.
world of OnlyFans has always caught my attention.
Oh,
Not
this
to
is a
consume
dude
it,
now.
but for the money that can be earned there.
This is a dude
I have a lot
now.
of female friends who have OnlyFans, and all of them are troubled by the same things. The stalkers, the competition, and the misogyny. That always made me think, what if I
Misogyny?
opened
Is that how you say the word? Misogyny. Not misogyny. Okay.
my OnlyFans? Being a man,
He has
I
one.
wouldn't have to put up with any of this. On the platform,
You say that now.
men are much fewer, and the women who enter OnlyFans are usually calmer. If one of them decided to harass me, I could quietly contain her, or so I thought.
Oh no.
My success was almost instantaneous. Soon, I started to
Instantaneous.
make a lot of money. I didn't even have to strip completely naked, but I was willing to do
Oh
it.
my gosh. Who this dude think he is, man? I mean, he blew up. I can't be
My
judging
only
the man.
regret was that I didn't do
Man,
this
I could do
sooner.
this.
Or
I
at
could be
least
making money
that
like
was
you.
until Gabby showed up. The day I met her,
Gabby.
I was walking down the street and she jumped out at me. She told me her name was Gabby and that she was a big fan of mine and that she was one of the first people to send me money. I, of course, was nice to her and chatted for a while.
Of course,
but
of
as I
course,
was
be
leaving,
nice.
I noticed that she kept looking at me as if she was waiting for
she looks
something else to
nasty,
happen
man.
with that encounter. During the following days, something strange started to happen. I started receiving very violent messages from a Miss G.
Oh, there's
Some
Gabby.
said that it was her fantasy to
My
tie me to a
gosh.
bed and set me on fire. Other messages said that she wanted to beat me until she disfigured my beautiful face.
Oh my goodness, she crazy. She kinda freaky, man.
and then feed me to her dogs.
You can't handle all that.
And others
Nobody
said
can.
she was watching me.
You'll die.
Always. Some of them described how I was dressed and what I did that day. Others described what was going on in the privacy of my home. This person was a stalker, and although
Pure
I
sto-
admit
pure
I was a
stalker.
little afraid of her,
Miss Gabby.
for the next few days, I walked the streets a little worried,
Yep.
watching for anyone who might be watching me. It wasn't many days before I saw her again.
Oh my gosh, Gabby.
Hey, I can't believe I ran into you again.
Cut it! Who do you think you are to send me those messages? So, you're gonna set me on fire? Are you gonna feed me to the dogs?
I don't know what you're talking about. I never wrote anything like that.
Oh, come on, Miss G. Do you think I don't have a brain? Every day you send me these messages and, oh surprise, you're the only person I come across. The only person who knows where I live. If you
Yep.
send me one
Oh,
more
she
message, I
crying.
swear you'll pay for it. Understand?
Crying, Gabby just nodded and
Is it Gabby? I don't know, man. Okay, but crazy people would also react like this, I feel.
left.
Then they would just
At
do
that
it. They would
moment, I
just
had a
kill
lot
you.
of doubts. Maybe I shouldn't have grabbed her jacket like that.
Maybe you should.
I must admit, I got very upset.
Maybe she was just sending the messages, like, you know, like when you see a cute thing and you just wanna squeeze it, you just wanna kill it, but not kill it. Maybe she was doing that.
I was scared. However, all my doubts were cleared up when I saw Gabby from a distance. She was rubbing the part of her jacket I grabbed with her face with a sickly smile.
Okay, never mind. It's Gabby.
When I got home, I
And she
decided this was
scared you.
no
She
longer
scared
my
you.
ideal job. After taking a day to think about it, I decided to close my OnlyFans account for good. But a few hours after I did, my doorbell rang. For a moment, I thought it might be Gabby, but when I looked through the camera, it was a grandmother.
Oh my gosh! No, it's not a grandmother. Do you not have like an intercom where you can speak to the person?
Excuse me, young man. I think I got lost. I was walking with my son and suddenly he was no longer there.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
You are a young and carefree boy.
I'd be like, okay, stay outside, and I will call the cops for you.
May I take the liberty
911
of asking you to
being
accompany
called.
me to look for him? I know he's nearby.
Of course. Let me get my keys.
Before I go, could I ask you for a glass of water?
No, wait,
I'm
no. No. Just call 911. I would be like, why didn't you call 911 first if your kid was missing?
Very shocked.
Be a bit
Of course.
smarter,
Come
man.
in. I'll get you a glass right
Mentality.
away.
I
Okay,
have a grandmother
mentality.
her age too, so I understand the desperation of losing her.
That's just
I
some
had to
makeup
help
that
this
Gabby
lady.
has on.
As I poured the glass of water, thinking about where to go, my thoughts were interrupted when I felt cold water on my neck. Suddenly, I began to feel dizzy
Oh
and
my
lose
gosh.
consciousness. When I turned around, Grandma was behind me with a huge smile on her face.
You shouldn't have closed your account. I'm Miss G, but you can call me Miss Granny. Nice
Miss
to meet
Granny.
you.
Is she
After
actually
that,
a granny?
I fell
Wait.
to the floor and
Is
hit
it
my
not
head,
Gabby?
but I didn't feel anything.
It's gotta be Gabby.
When I opened my eyes, I felt
Tied
like
to
I
a
had slept
bed.
for hours.
He's tied to a bed.
I was still dizzy. I couldn't think clearly. What had they injected me with? I tried to move my body, but it did not react.
Nope.
This time, it wasn't because of the effects of the syringe though. I was tied up on a bed.
Gee,
Finally woke.
So it's actually a granny, so it's not Gabby. But why was Gabby so creepy though? Man, people are scary.
up.
People are very scary.
You doing?
I was still having trouble speaking.
I'm just living my fantasies. I told you I was going to tie you up and set you on fire. Remember?
So why you trying to set me on fire, man?
Unfortunately, I don't have dogs to throw you to. I'm not an animal lady. I'm sorry I lied to you. What I do have is a lighter and some alcohol.
Okay.
Wanna live?
Oh, don't be selfish, boy. It's enough that you closed your account without my permission.
Oh my god.
The old woman throws some alcohol on the back
So it's
of the
actually an
mattress
old
with a
lady, it's not
lighter
Gabby.
and lights it. The fire advances very slowly. I tried to move and escape, but it was useless. My body was too weak.
So this one also gonna die.
Are you trying to escape?
So this is also not a
That's
true
not
story.
very polite. You know, I was going to inject you with another dose so that you don't suffer. But as I see so much energy in you, I think I won't use it.
I'll be like,
fire-
come on, Granny, let me show you this energy. On the bed, you feel me?
was
Then she
slowly
would be
advancing
like,
across the
damn.
mattress. It
I
was
don't think I
not
want
near
you to
me,
die no
but the
more, you
heat
feel
was
me?
beginning to reach my feet. In my last moments, I stared into Grandma's eyes, full of joy. But to my
Full of-
surprise,
oh, okay,
a
her eyes are
silhouette
full
was
of joy.
behind her.
Gabby?
When the lady turned around, a knife pierced her neck.
Gabby saved.
It was
Gabby's the
Gabby.
savior.
Get away from him, witch!
Without resisting,
What?
the lady just fell to the
W.
floor.
Gabby.
I'm sorry I came into your house, but I saw everything. I couldn't leave you alone with her.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Please, help me.
Quickly, Gabby
Oh my
slashed the knot
gosh.
with the knife.
That's a W.
I was free. I jumped off the bed and, still dizzy, began to crawl out.
Hey, maybe it's not as bad as you think.
What?
Huh?
You don't love me the way I love you.
Oh, this is your Harley Quinn, fam. And
And
everybody
that won't
wants a
change.
Harley Quinn.
Even after I've saved you, I disgust you.
Gabby? No.
Oh
But
my
I still have a
gosh.
chance to stay with you forever. If we both burn together, our
No,
bodies will
no,
be one.
no. Oh, I just called you a W and you do this. Okay.
We could be immortalized in that bed. It's already decided. You'll go back to bed, but with me.
As she said this, Gabby rushed to me and tried to lift me. I had regained some strength, but
Okay,
not enough
get
to
away.
escape. She started dragging me towards the burning
Not
bed.
enough to
but I-
escape. Okay, at least like while you're on the bed. At least get a bit freaky with it
Found
before you
one last
die. You
glimmer of
feel me? Mm.
On my way to the bed, I grabbed the syringe from the old woman's
Okay,
lifeless hand
WW.
and stuck it into Gabby's leg.
W thinking.
She fell, and I began to crawl out of the house faster and faster.
But how do you even explain this to the
Behind me,
cops?
Gabby refused to faint. She stood up and was limping towards my position at great speed. She was catching up, but when she was in front of me, she gave way and fell, and with my
Okay,
last
good.
effort, I escaped from the house. Neighbors
Alright.
came quickly to help me and pulled me away from the house that was beginning to burn. A few minutes later, the firemen arrived before the house burned to the ground. Gabby survived the fire, but
She
with several
survived.
burns and was about to face a murder and harassment trial.
Yep.
Even though she saved me, I will not forgive her for trying to kill me.
Of
So
course
I
not,
plan to
what?
follow this trial to its conclusion. Who knows what she would do to me if she were to go free. For my part, I will never create an OnlyFans account again.
Yep.
If there's
But how you
one
gonna
thing
make
I
your money,
learned from
though?
this experience, it's that madness has no face, no gender, and no age.
Yep.
It can be behind
True.
anyone,
Yep.
and when you least expect it, it can catch up with you.
Yep. Humans are scary, man. Humans are scary creatures. I won't even lie to you, son. Wow. I thought Gabby was a whole W. That's a top 10 anime betrayal moment. Man, Gabby. Well then, if you enjoyed the video, please give it a young thumbs up. Give this video a share if you will. Subscribe, turn on all post notifications. I love you all. And guess what, guys? Guess what? Man, I'm such a sassy baka sometimes.